everyone, Ivy Lee Gaming here, and today we're playing Watcher of Realms. For today's video, we're going to go over some Forerunner server news that was posted today, June 19th, and I'm also going to take a quick look through the dev insights from June 14th. Yeah, so I kind of missed the June 14th developer insights, so I figured I will go through those and pick out some that stick out to me in case you guys did not watch those from someone else or read them yourself. So yeah, there's some big updates and teasers always in these, so it's kind of fun to see what's going on. Of course, we have a lot going on with all the anniversary events as well. Plus, I just want to note we should be releasing our developer interviews that me and Fastidious did. We should be releasing those, I think, on the 23rd. So I just have to do some edits still, and so does he, I think. And yeah, then we will be releasing our videos. We have some massive rewards and giveaways and promo codes and all sorts of stuff going on. So that's good stuff. But before I do that, I'm actually going to take you into my DMs with Odd One. First of all, we have our adorable baby. Hello, Lily says hello, everybody. So cute. She the little patches on her thighs. She just got her vaccinations. All right, so I wanted to shout out Slate, Watcher of Realms. This is someone that I think Jay and Geo, they turned me on to. And coincidentally, I was on her page when I was trying to do my Demonic Crusade 3-star the challenges, and I did not know what to do. I tried so many different things and I was just failing. I was gonna make a video on it, but instead of making a video on that, I'm making this video right now, and I want to give a shout out to her. If you guys need some help finishing these 3 stars for the Demonic Crusade challenge, she has a really great guide, so I will link that in this description and pinned comment as well, because this has only got like a day and a half left before it expires, so we all want to get those rewards, so I will shout out Slate to help us do that. All right, let's get into the juicy stuff now. So Forerunner server news. Again, Forerunner server is a separate public server that is from beta and also adds new players from time to time. Sometimes they do recruitments for it, so you just got to pay attention for that. But very competitive, and obviously it's very old, long-running accounts that are multiple years old. And they get the updates before we do, and they kind of use it as a testing ground. It is different than the test server, though. I should obviously mention that. But all that aside, it's kind of a good idea to see what's to come for global. So it's kind of perfect to do with Dev Insights, because Dev Insights is kind of our like little peek into the future as well. And so is the Forerunner server for those of us not already on the Forerunner server. Oh yeah, and I just got my hair did today, guys. I really love it. Anyway. All right. So first of all, they're introducing a new mount for Void Rift. Some secret achievements, don't miss out. So the updates, let's start first with friends. Commanders can now mark your friends as favored friends. Like favoriting your friends, I guess? I don't know. Added a feature to delete friends in batches. Commanders can delete those who've been offline for a certain period of time in the other friends list in batches. And added a restart button for friendly face-off of Arena or Guild War. And then there's the other notes here. Added new mount in Void Rift, Barba. We did just see that in-game. They kind of did a little bit of a teaser. Let's see if I can have that show. Oop, that is not where that is. Let's see if I can have that show here real quick. So they showed us in-game anniversary benefits at a glance. They have this new mount here, which perfectly is on my screen. Mount Barba, starting the 24th. So stay tuned for that. It's got a fun look. I like it. It's interesting, kind of cutesy fun, a little bit humorous, I feel like. All right, let's continue back here. So then, when obtaining gleaming meteorites in the Void Rift, 2 extra ones will be granted. Source collecting shards from Gala of Taya events to activate. So, of course, the gleaming meteorites are the things that we use to forge the exclusive artifacts, or hope to forge the exclusive artifacts anyway. Yeah, and I just had a crazy pull. Let me show you guys what I got. So my last pull, I got one for... Shit, now I forgot. Brochure. But before that, so I have Brochures. I got this crazy pull up here. Let me scroll. Look at this. Look at this pull. I got Eileen, Razuk, Arrogance, and Lasir. And I just got Brochure. So if you guys know that any of those are particularly really good, even at low levels, let me know in the comments below, because I have no idea yet. All right, anyway. I added some secret achievements. Time to explore. Added a hero sharing feature. Commanders can now share their hero development details to the chat via the hero interface. So you can actually share your hero. If you want, someone needs help with a build, you could suggest showing like yours, how to help build. Added a feature for you to switch between demon soldiers directly to the demon soldier interface. Optimize the display of term explanations embedded in the enhanced talent descriptions on the promotion screen. Optimize a visual presentation of some battle interfaces. Fixed an issue where movement speed increase granted by demon soldier Scalskin Warrior's passive skill Aura of Haste was incorrectly applied to speedster demon soldiers, and optimize the hero attributes and skill display interface. So there we have that. That is on the Forerunner server starting the 20th tomorrow, or maybe technically the next day because it's late. That could be the 21st for some. But yeah, there has been a lot of changes. Oh, excuse me. I apologize. A lot of changes lately. Gear Dungeon 2 had some changes. Gear Dungeon 1 had some changes. So we talked about that in my other video from the Forerunner server, but not all that's coming to global just yet. So, all right, let's move on to the developer insights. So there's quite a few questions here, so I'm not going to read them all. I'm just going to quick pause and come back and discuss some of them. So question 3, let us ascend Guardian set into Tempered Will set. Thank you for your feedback. We're thinking of similar solutions to handle this. Yeah, honestly, I don't have much Guardian to begin with, so maybe something else that's a little bit more useless to Tempered Will. Guardian I feel is pretty good, but then maybe it'd be nice if something else could go into Tempered Will that we don't use as much. I don't know. But they did say they're looking into solutions for that. So maybe just increasing the amount of Ascension sets. And those of you that are on the Forerunner server will appreciate the next one. Apparently there's some issues with them posting updates that are both going to global and Forerunner server at the same time. Posting them late on the Forerunner server and different than what they post on the global server, which does not sound ideal, hence them joking about them being the stepson. But they said they will pay attention to this in the future so that they're posted at the same time. Definitely don't want to leave anybody hanging. All right, this next one is in French, so let me read the probably bad translation. We really need to do something about the artifacts of the Breach and of the Forge. 9 weeks without artifact exclusives. I dropped more legendary than artifacts exclusives, so move a little... well, I don't know, translations. The game just becomes horrible every week. It makes me want to stop. What does it cost to set up a store that allows me to collect useful excluded artifacts per month instead of settling surreal prices for Mithril? So yeah, this is someone who's had no luck actually pulling an exclusive artifact from the resources. So it does say they have plans for an artifact exchange in the future. This may not cover all artifacts. That's different. An artifact exchange. I wonder what they mean by that. Something besides just selling them and getting Mithril? Having some way to purchase artifacts specifically? It'd be nice to definitely get some copies of the exclusive ones, or chances to get ones we don't have. I think that's the big key, is like the exclusive ones are really hard to get. Which I guess is the goal. Like they should be kind of hard to get, but getting Mithril Universal level ups, the mythic level ups is also hard to get. So the next here, there's a comment about the Nightmare Void Rift drop still, but there's no longer yellow quality, you know, or the bad ones, the actual gear, right? That's no longer there. And they said, and fix the drop of legendary skill crystals. It never drops. It's still broken, really annoying that this problem is still not resolved. It says, we have optimized the drop experience. Let us know what you think. So let me know, guys, if you notice Nightmare Void Rift actually dropping better things. Like, it's hard for me to compare because I never really screenshot my results before. So I don't know that I'd really have much to remember except for being annoyed when we saw legendary gear because no one's using that in Nightmare Void Rift, that's for sure. But unless you're me and you still had some on your Iona, it happens. Anyway, all right. All right, next, the ability to exchange fusion tokens into tokens from missing champions. Like, let's say use 35 Rourke fragments, turn them into previous fusion tokens. Or not all fusions, maybe like the last 2 to 3. They do say we already have a plan to improve the way current... Oh, sorry. I can't words right now. We already have a plan to improve the current way shards are handled after an event ends. This will be explained in a future event. So... and maybe there'll be some way any extra shards are switched into some sort of universal shard, and then there would be a shop to purchase old hero fragments to combine. I think that would be really cool. But I don't know about that. Alright, it's fine. I'm not yawning. Oh my god. What a busy day. Getting the hair done, baby appointments, all the stuff. Busy day. Alright, this is a good suggestion. Can Iovar's ultimate button turn yellow similar to Uridin when he has reached his maximum 12 swords? It can be difficult to determine how many swords he has depending on his placement angle. They said, we'll consider adding a more noticeable prompt. The current display method isn't visible enough. So they acknowledge that Iovar's ultimate can be a little bit confusing. So that's a good one. Alright, they previously proposed Void Rift Challenge mode in in-game suggestions. It'd be nice to get a daily in which one of the Gear Raid 21s is given as a challenge. In exchange, players could receive an unidentified fragment. 1 week of a challenge mode dailies would complete an unidentified piece. This ensures endgame players can continue to make regular progress via the variants. So, talking endgame content, maybe some fun challenges like the Gear Raid 21s. They said challenges for high difficulty dungeons will be introduced in future versions. We will continue updating late game content. So I don't know what they mean by challenges for high difficulty dungeons, like literally like that. For the 21s to be able to do something or maybe they just mean how they have stuff in the Discord and social medias where they're like, complete whatever stage with only epics. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Alright, this is a big complaint I heard right away. Why are you having 2 limited summoning events within 2 weeks of each other? I thought this was an anniversary event for both the game and the players. It seems like you're making it just about the game and your wallets. Yeah, it's a little bit greedy and much. It feels a bit much, right? So they said, we've announced the start time for 2 limited events in advance so players can better plan their gacha resources. In the future, we will extend the interval period between 2 limited gacha pools to ensure that players have a good gacha experience while introducing new heroes. So they didn't introduce it early enough. But I think part of that was because of some delays involving our developer interview that me and Fastidious had. When I first talked to them about it, they approached me. It was a while ago. It was early May, I think. And the interview was supposed to happen by the end of May. And in my video of the interview, you'll see we talk about the anniversary events in my video, which was like a week ago. And I think that was supposed to be the thing that leaked the information about the anniversary events ahead of time, which would have revealed these fusions a whole, almost a whole month ahead of time for Honora, right? If it was the end of May, hers is starting the end of June, we would have had almost a month to prepare, or at least, a couple weeks for one and then a month for the other one. So I think things just got delayed there. They didn't announce it quite as early as they had intended to. That's my assumption anyway. Because you're going to notice in my video, it seems like they wanted to make these things sound super exciting and like they're big news, but we already know. So it's not that exciting for some of it. We already know. I think it was intended that our developer interview was going to be before the anniversary stuff was announced at all. I really think so. But yeah, anyway. So regarding gear, we said we need another rather simple filter for our gear. The option to height enhance needs a kind of level selector. Like filter all gear that are lower than level 16 or 12, you know, etc. or greater than or less than. Either way, whatever it may be. Yeah, that would be nice. They say we're already creating this function. Yeah, because there's so many times where I have I want to go through and roll up gear that I haven't finished rolling. And sometimes I leave stuff at level 12 when I'm low on gold and that I want to go level up during an event. But then if you check height enhanced, because you want to just check your new gear out, you're going to forget about those level 12s. That's something I always do, is forget about the ones that I had prepared to roll up to 16 and hadn't rolled up to 16 yet. That will be nice. I like that. Simple, but helpful. All right, so they say gear plan has been a huge quality of life improvement. Thank you so much. Please sort the plans alphabetically and let us equip multiple heroes simultaneously. For example, a gear plan category of Guild Boss that would equip all gear plans for Guild Boss. Yeah, I have to say, Dragonair Silent Gods is a good example of doing a team preset really well. You can label your team however you want, the whole team, and it remembers all the gear for the entire team as well. As like, and in that case, there's timings for presets too. But your whole gear sets for the whole team, however you decide to name it, gets saved and can be instantly loaded. Really, really cool. And they said, we're glad you like it. We will consider this sorting method we will consider if this sorting method is reasonable and the difficulty of implementing it is not too difficult, I guess. Yeah, so they are open to considering that if they think they can implement that, to be able to equip a whole team at once. I like that. That'd be amazing. All right, and last couple here I think I'm going to read. So question 24. Oh, yeah, 24. It seems that instead of working on communicating the existing improvements players have asked for, you dedicated time developing a new farming system. It also seems the new farming system is aimed at attracting a new player base rather than meeting the desires of your existing player base. I don't mind too much personally, but I can hope you understand that it'd be worrying to players. I know one would rather see things like a Void Rift challenge mode than whistle while you work. They said, thanks for your feedback. Our new main content and dungeons are being developed simultaneously. The gameplay will be launched soon, so stay tuned. So yeah, that's a chance for me to give another shout out to our developer interview videos that will be coming soon, hopefully this weekend. For me and Fastidious, we do release some details about some really cool upcoming content related to, yeah, different brand new stuff and some existing stuff getting some big changes. So that's really fun. All right, and then finally, let's end with something kind of fun. I say, despite my belief that Watcher of Realms is a better game, raid marketing is so much cooler than Watcher of Realms. Hentai tentacles are not marketable to mass audience. Yeah, make cinematics with interesting interactions between your characters. Create a comprehensive narrative for your game. They said, thanks to the feedback, we'll consider providing more videos to explain the game world and the heroes' backstories. That's not what they don't mean like give us the lore on your YouTube channel. They mean create fun, clever ads using CGI and stuff that are not a little bit R-rated. Like the stuff lately, which I love, but I get it. Okay. All right, guys. So that's all for this video. Thank you guys for hanging out. And again, if you're new to my channel and you're wondering what happened with my face and why my mouth looks funny and why my eyes covered, I am dealing with a temporary facial paralysis, Bell's palsy. But I said, fuck it. I'm gonna start recording as much as I can with my face again and just look a little bit derpy. So here I am. And yeah. I'll see you guys in the next video.